GM. It is. Look at that. Just rolled over. It was January 31st. Midnight UTC. Right on the dot. Look at that. What a time to start my stream. My recording here. Take a look at Bitcoin. Take a look at the crypto market. Let's see where we're at today. We are consolidating at the top of this range here. We've been in a range for quite a while now. Right after the original Trump pump from when he got elected, price slowed down and began to consolidate sideways. Pretty much between here and there. We are in that sideways range, and we are consolidating up near the top of it for the last several weeks. As long as this keeps happening, it is bullish. I don't expect us to break out overnight anyway, as in the Bitcoin's monthly options expire tomorrow morning. So the big levels there are 100 and 110. So I expect us to close in between there. Tends to do that towards the end of the month, last Friday of the month. So we are consolidating up here at the highs until we're not. The market structure is bearish, barely. Bands are bullish, the ribbon is bullish. It's holding support. Price looks good here. It really does. Let's take a look down a little bit lower time frames, see what we see. There's our daily market structure level. Our 4-hour market structure is bearish still after the breakdown there we had a couple days ago. False breakdown. But it did close below, so it did set a new level right in here. We have bullish bands. We have bullish ribbon. This actually looks pretty good. Where on this run up, bands are bullish. Starts chopping through them. We go bearish bands, bullish bands, bearish bands, bullish bands. That's a good time right now to take back off. That's a good consolidation up here at the highs of this. You can see this blue trend line right here. That held. I'll get rid of this drawing here. We are currently in the upper range up here, up the daily block. That is a area of resistance until it's not. Once it flips, I expect it to be support. This trend line here that was being respected looks like it's starting to not. It's trying to false break out above it, but this isn't really a strong rejection so far. It may be that this trend line has just run its course. So there is another possibility. Coming down there. Get rid of that one. There we go. We got some support below. Right below us. Right there at that trend line. We can come back, tag that, and away we go. So it wouldn't be a bad spot to try for an entry. Here having a 4-hour block right there. Right there. Kind of lines up with this as a support area. Let us take a look at some of the other ones. Take a look at Ethereum. You know my thoughts on Ethereum. Garbage. Stay away. It is holding support here. Nice bounce off of the daily block again. It's been respecting it well. Now we're about to test the trend line. Bands are bearish. The ribbon is still holding bullish. We do have a daily block bar above, and we do have the market structure level right in here to contend with. But ETH is beaten down, and it does have periods of outperformance. If this breaks out, we may have a period of outperformance until we get to the highs. But we are currently still in this big range by the purple and green until we're not. So if we take a look at ETH BTC, here's what I'm talking about. Just down, 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 down. I have a weekly structure here marked right there. Tagged it. So far it's holding. We shall see how this plays out. This is a super steep trend line right there that I just drew. I don't expect steeper ones to hold very well, but that could give us a reason to go up. Even on the daily here, the bands are bearish. Like, look at this. The daily chart, the bands are bearish. ETH versus Bitcoin. It tries, but then it just keeps rolling over. You're better off owning Bitcoin than ETH for holding long term. Solana. Bullish market structure, bullish bands, bullish ribbon. Kind of like Bitcoin, where it's holding in this upper end of the box that we're in. Right here. Set by two blue lines there. We have the market structure is far away, and that has to do with the rally from the Trump coin being launched on Solana. Took off, left it in the dust, so any pullback really higher than that level is still bullish for the longer term. Right now, this daily block is holding right here in the middle. And I expect it to hold, especially if Bitcoin can stay strong. If Bitcoin rolls over, then we're going to head back towards the lows on this. But so far, the market is looking good. Solana versus Bitcoin. More of the same, more sideways. Again, we had the run up from the Trump coin launching, and then it's pulling back again. This is the time when it gets good to be in Solana. This is the time when it's not too good to be in Solana. Right here, been in a sideways range for a long time, marked by the yellow here. Some things here I can get rid of. This line here is meh. There we go. You can see a little bit better now. Right there, bottom of that channel, sideways channel, lines up pretty much with the daily market structure. And that has again to do with this big pump that we had. And GM. There's the outlook and where we're sitting at. Sideways until we're not. I do expect Bitcoin to break out to the upside. If we do fall below this area of interest, I do expect it to find some support at a higher low. This is not the end of the bull market by any means. This is not, the conditions aren't there for it. There's no over exuberance. There's, I don't know, a lot of people, when you read online, a lot of people seem to be in disbelief. Maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe more. All their altcoins are down. How do I say that? Like, Bitcoin dominance keeps going up. Keeps going up. Like, stuff like, look at Virtual. Like, from the highs, it was a darling there for a while. Virtual's down 63%. CGPT, another new one, down 60%. It's just rinse and repeat. Layer 0 down 50%, where Bitcoin, like, it's down 4%. Like, alts are just getting absolutely hammered, and I don't think enough people are in Bitcoin. Here's ONDO. ONDO actually doesn't look too bad. It did go down 50%, but if you look, ONDO could be one of the stronger ones here, because if Bitcoin breaks out, what's ONDO doing? ONDO is making higher lows, right? Something like Virtual is not. Virtual is making lower lows. Take a look at that for relative strength when it comes time. Meme coins especially have started to really get slammed. Here. This is not working the way it's supposed to at all. Here we are. Oh, I get it. There it is. My keyboard's lagging. Let's take a look here. Like, off its highs. I just picked a random meme coin here, Wolf. Like, down 70%. Look at PEPE. I mean, down 60%. Like, all the meme coin run that we had is gone. It does seem to be. Look at something like XRP. XRP is looking fantastic after years of looking like garbage. Really, that's probably the wrong one. XRP USD. There we are. There's a better look at it. After years of looking like garbage, it's finally showing some life, and I think that might have something to do with the Trump coming in. Go America, right? XRP being an American crypto, I believe. Somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong. Like, if you take a look at the old dino dogs, all the old coins, like Uni's taking a hit. But yeah, down 50%. So it's pretty much Bitcoin and the majors. There are individual alts that are running. Radium looks fantastic. It really does. This, gotta pay attention. I did hold this market structure level right in here. Pay attention though for there's a market structure level. Pay attention for a lower high. Right there. Pay attention if this is going to roll over and eventually take it down. We got to break out above the 811 area for it to be bullish. There are pockets. There are things that are performing all right, but alts as a whole are just getting slammed. And not enough people own the majors. So many people think, oh, altcoin season's coming. Alt season, everything's going to go to the moon. We're all going to 100x. And that's just not happening. Because of that, I think it's leaving a lot of people in the dust if Bitcoin breaks out. It really will. So that's a thing of Max Payne. So yeah, GM. That is all.